Well, alrighty then. What's up, folks? Matteo Marra here, and in today's video, I'm going to show you what a realistic full day of eating looks like for a guy who's about 165 pounds, 5'9", around 15% body fat or so, eating to grow new muscle. It's going to be super simple. There's no alfalfa sprouts, no organic goji berries coming your way. We're starting out with 1 scoop of whey protein with a cup of milk in this Swiss muesli stuff. I really like this. We hammered back some espresso, and we're going to hit the gym here shortly. I just like to have something in my system before I go to the gym. Nothing super heavy or fatty, like a big burrito swimming around in my belly. I'll probably just puke that up the second I get on the leg press. But I do want to have some carbs and some protein in my system so I can perform well, keep that muscle protein synthesis rate elevated. And if you're one of the 6,000 folks who just started subscribing to the channel in the last 30 days, hey, welcome. You're going to see a little slice of my life outside of the standard issue videos that you see. I'm going to do some fun stuff with my dog and my girlfriend today. I'm going to take you to the gym, and in a second here, I'm just going to show you a little physique update so you can see, where I'm kind of at. As you can see, this is my office. This is kind of where the magic happens. I do making all the videos in here. And that door leads ominously to my garage, which is a home gym. And I'm going to show you that now. As you can see here, I converted this garage into a home gym. And that's because I wanted to train my clients here. I basically just trained personal training clients for the last 3 years or so in this gym before I took everything online. We got a squat rack, deadlift platform, a bunch of plates in the corner, some adjustable dumbbells, which are awesome. And I personally think are pretty much the best investment anyone could buy for a home gym space. They're just so versatile. Those are the Nuobel ones. They go to like 95 pounds or something. But we're going to do a little physique check-in. So like I said, we're looking at something like 15% body fat, give or take a few percent on either side. I don't know. Some really good physique lighting here. What do you think my body fat percentage is? Just leave it in the comments below. In any case, I'm really not too worried about my body fat percentage. All I know is that I've gained like 13 pounds or so over the last like 18 weeks of this bulk, and I'm gaining a good amount of muscle, so things are moving in the right direction. Okay, enough fucking around. I gotta eat this cereal and then we'll go. So the cool thing is we pretty much walk everywhere because we live in this small mountain town in British Columbia, and everything's within walking distance. We live downtown, so we can just walk to the grocery store, we can walk to the gym, and everything's really close, which makes it easy to hit my step goal. Also, it's kind of pretty out here. I don't know, humble brag, where I live is pretty cool. As you can see, there is a big rock behind me. Not this one, that one. And that's a big granite slab. It's called the Stewamis Chief. And yeah, people come from all over the place to climb this bad boy. Even I climbed it once upon a time, back in the day when your boy was into rock climbing. There's not really anybody here. It's kind of a chill mountain town, and I'm smelling some smoked meat right now from the grill right there. And if you look at the mountains, you can see Atwell Peak, Mount Atwell right there. And if we could see a little bit more over to the right, we'd see Garibaldi Provincial Park, which is also pretty cool. If you ever wondered what British Columbia looks like outside of Vancouver, this is kind of it. All right, this is, oh my goodness, we're blessed. Look carefully. Oh, hello. You're a little kitty cat. Hi. Every day when we walk past this crystals and magic store, we look inside. And there are 2 cats that live here, brother and a sister. One little black cat with green eyes and a little white patch. And this guy who's black and white with the little black nose and the green eyes. He's so cute. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Still sleepy. And up there we have Roundhouse, Martial Arts and Fitness. I signed up for a friendly jiu-jitsu tournament in 3 weeks. So, yeah, that's where I've been training. And, yeah, today's not a jiu-jitsu day, but I've been doing jiu-jitsu 4 days a week lately. And on those days, I eat a little bit more food because, man, it's a lot of work. Even though I'm only there for an hour and a quarter or an hour and a half, since I picked that up, I've definitely had to eat more food. Otherwise, I just don't gain weight anymore. 2 sets of squats. This isn't my powerlifting style squats anymore. You'll see me going deep, pausing, using a high bar position, and a lot less weight than I would normally use if I was doing heavier work for powerlifting stuff. Because when I'm squatting right now, I'm just squatting to grow my quads and my glutes. And yeah, There's no point in doing that crazy low bar powerlifting style squat for that. So yeah, here's what it looks like. Same thing with the deadlift. I'm not deadlifting in a way to move as much weight as possible. The goal is to build muscle. I'm doing this to train my glutes, my hamstrings. The astute viewer will realize that the largest plate I have loaded is a 25-pound plate, which is much smaller in diameter than the 45-pound plate, which is about this big. So that means I have to pull this deadlift from a deeper range of motion. I could just do standard deadlifts or sumo deadlifts and move a lot more weight, but they would also just tax me a lot more, and it wouldn't leave my glutes and hamstrings feeling as destroyed as this does. I did one set of 245, which for me is not a ton of weight, but with the deficit, oh my God. Pulling from the low bar, it's a lot of weight. It just smashed my glutes and my hamstrings. I just did a set of 12 and my glutes are so pumped. I'm gonna do one more set of these and then we'll move on. Again, glute and ham shattered. You'll see that I use the straps for this. And that's because I don't want my grip to be a limiting factor for how many deadlifts I can do. So I'd rather rely on the straps to just glue me into the bar. I'm gonna pass out. And I want the limiting factor to be how hard I can push my glutes, my hamstrings, and my lower back. So why would I artificially limit myself just by using bare hands? And I can grip this for a bunch of reps, but why bother? I can grow my forearms by doing direct wrist work, and I'd rather save my hands to be a little bit fresher for jiu-jitsu. So kind of a load management strategy there, shifting the load towards my glutes, my hamstrings, and away from the smaller limiting factors. Oh my God, this destroyed me. Do some lunges now. I use this 40-pound barbell. Wide grip the dumbbell so I can just place it on my upper back. It also feels better, easier to push hard on. I did 10 reps per leg last week with this. So as long as I beat 10 reps per leg, I'm happy. Let's see how this goes. I feel like one of those athletes in the post-game interview. It's delirious. 3 things to share with you. Number 1, look at my quads. Oh my God, okay, they're so pumped. Number 2, I used to never like walking lunges, and I think it's because I would always walk the tightrope and keep it super narrow with my feet and always put one in front of the other. But that leads to a lot of balance issues. So you'll see now when I do the lunges, I take kind of a shoulder width stride and then same thing to the other side. So I have a little bit wider base of support and I can actually just focus on pushing hard. And the second thing is when I take that step forward, you'll see, if you look back in the video, I pivot onto the top of my foot, like a ballerina, so that I can't really generate much force back there. And it's all on this front leg to push me up and through. So that just prevents you from shoving with your back leg to get a bunch of momentum. Now that my legs are good and woefully destroyed, oh, they're veiny. I'm gonna use the leg extension machine because why not? Okay, leg extension time. Like I said, my quads are already pumped, but this is a great way to just drive some more stimulus. Even when my back is tired, even when the rest of my body's tired, I can do this and I can still push hard. So that's why I do it at the end of the session. Also, because that's what my coach tells me to do. So I push the pad as deep as it can go, so driving my legs into the biggest stretch I can. And for this one, I really like to recline. You don't have to do this, but I find it just gives me a lot more out of every rep. Okay, leg shaking, hot blood flow entering the legs. That was a good set. Then we can save time and superset the leg extension machine with the leg curl machine, because this one trains my hamstrings, that one trains my quads. While I'm doing one exercise, the other muscle group is resting, so I can go hit it on the other exercise. Same thing, looking to stretch out my hammies as much as I can on every rep. Oh, mamma mia. Feeling those deadlifts already. Oh my God, my legs are burning. Oh. I'm taking these pretty close to failure. Last week I did 70 for 14 reps, and now I have 75 pounds loaded up on this one. Thought I had a 16th rep in there, but I did not. My legs are trashed. We got back from the gym. I checked in with the guys in our coaching program to see how they were doing. And we took the dog for a walk. And now I'm hungry. I'm going to have a little bit of lunch. I like to have some fruit and veg at least a couple times a day. And you know, we're going to have some extra protein in this meal too. And that's going to be Greek yogurt this time. All right, we wrapped up lunch, another 40 grams of protein or so. I'm gonna make myself a decaf coffee and we're gonna plug in and do some more work. Then I have a surprise for you. Jay and I are going on a date tonight and you are coming with us. Don't worry, you won't be a third wheel and it's gonna be really fun. This is gonna be the fastest and laziest meal you ever see. Ground beef. For the past couple hours, I've just been coaching my clients and writing the blog on marrastrength.com, which you should check out, super valuable. And you should join our group coaching program so I can buy a nicer set of Tupperware containers. But it's time for some more protein. So I got this steaming hot beef. I hit it with some tomato, and now I'm gonna hit it with this spring mix that has some arugula in here too. And I'm just gonna cook that for another minute. Now I got this jalapeno green salsa that's made here locally in town, and I'm just gonna drizzle some of that on there. I get to eat this lunch and do a little more work. And then we are going on our date and you're coming too. I normally just batch cook my proteins in advance. Like on the weekend, I'll cook up 5 pounds of ground beef or chicken or pork chops so that it's just easy to throw into a meal like this whenever I want to throughout the week. And I don't have to worry about cooking in the middle of the day. So as you can see, I got the Bugatti in the driveway, but the battery was dead. So we're going to ride our bikes down to Domino's Pizza because it's half off pizza week. In any case, I wouldn't make it as a skip the dishes bike driver guy because I just wanted to eat this pizza the whole time we were riding. I could smell it, smelled so good. We're going down to a peaceful little spot that we found down by the river, and there's just gorgeous views of a sunset and the whole river valley here. It was peaceful. It was a little buggy, but this is our romantic little date night spot. Pizza time. So we rode our bikes to go pick up some Domino's pizza, and now we're sitting down by the river enjoying it for a nice little Friday night date. So cute. 3 slices of this will wrap up my food for the day, and I'll put the complete macros and calories on the screen. I think it'll be something like 2,800 calories or so. De-alcoholized beer. Very good. Surprisingly good. Fitness. Health. H-E-L-T-H. But if there's really any message I want to send with this video, it's that this whole fitness thing doesn't have to suck. If you can find a way to incorporate fun and enjoyable things into your plan, like hobbies you enjoy and getting active outside or eating foods you enjoy in moderation, then you're gonna have such an easier time sticking to the plan and you're probably gonna go so much further with it. So yeah, fitness can definitely look like this if you want it to. Fitness whole pizza in my mouth. In any case, my name is Matteo Marra. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel so I can see you in the next one. Peace.
Pizza, pizza.